Good morning, it's Andy Knupp, walking your fields with the Pioneer Agronomy Update. Today is Wednesday, May 22nd, and after a hot and dry, windy day yesterday, the result is predictable concerns about sandblasted corn. So wanted to show you a little bit of what I'm seeing and talk through some of the issues and what we need to be doing. So this is just a little bit of a close-up of what I'm seeing. This is probably one of the more severe fields that I've looked at so far today. What I'd like you to think about in terms of the sandblasting damage is it's pretty analogous to a frost. A lot of tissue death above ground where the tissue was exposed to the sand and the wind. It's really not going to be something that I would think would be problematic in terms of plant death. So we tend to see that the growing point's well protected in these seedling plants, and although it may take a while for the corn to grow out of it, we may see some of these leaves tie up a little bit. It will grow out of it. It may be ugly for a little while, it may be pale and yellow. We might see a lot of yellow flash in this field as it grows through this. But plant death is pretty unlikely in this scenario. I have had a question around, should I be using a fungicide? And my simple answer is, I don't think that's really going to help us. If you really feel like you need to do that, you really need to wait until these plants start growing well again and you have lots of green tissue. But the main disease that I would be concerned about when we have sandblasting is Goss's wilt. Goss's wilt's a bacterial disease, so a fungicide isn't going to help us. I haven't seen Goss's wilt in this area for probably around 10 years or so. And even though it is possible, it's that there's some inoculum in the soil, probably not something I think we need to spend a whole lot of our time worrying about. We do control Goss's wilt well with genetic resistance and tolerance in the hybrids that we plant, and so I don't think we should be too concerned at this point. One last point that I would talk about here is soybeans. I have looked at a few fields. I don't see near the damage on the soybean fields that I've seen in corn, so I'm not terribly concerned about our soybean fields at this point. So bottom line, we're going to have to wait this one out, let the corn grow through this, and I think we'll be okay and none the worse for the wear. With that, everybody have a great day.